am Andrew Benedek.
And I'm Brian Tanquery. And we're coming to you live here at Jim Wall Stadium here on September 4th, 2015. What should be an interesting matchup today. On the north side of the field, we're looking for Centennial Coyotes to enter, coming off of a very close loss last week, looking to come back and rebound this week against a solid Basha Bears team. The energy in the stadium is great tonight. And here come the Centennial Coyotes. As they take the field, we have a good-sized wind tonight blowing in the north direction. We'll see how that comes out. Rain is a possibility tonight.
There is a 50% chance of rain, and that would definitely affect the players here tonight.
Would sure make for an interesting game, that's for sure.
Absolutely.
Let's just hope there's no lightning, folks. So in tonight's game, the Basha Bears come in at 2-0. They are ranked 6th in the state of Arizona, and they're facing a good Centennial football team, which is ranked 65 in the nation and 3rd overall in the state. Centennial likes to use a good rushing game. They got a good mobile quarterback, while Basha Bears defense has a great quarterback with a great strong arm, averaging over 300 yards a game. So it should be a good offensive outputs on both teams. Basha has a good offensive line, so we'll see what the defenses can do to put up any stop to both these offenses today. All right, the team captains are getting ready to meet in center field for the coin toss. All right, the refs are calling them together. Here come the team captains. The team captains for Basha, number 5, Caleb McCray, number 21, Seth Dumbia, number 56, Colin Dunkel, and number 75, Nick Silvestro. The captains for Centennial, number 78, Marshall Nath, number 5, Boston Sanders, quarterback Isaac Steele, number 7, and number 13, Marcel Perez, wide receiver.
Officials for tonight, the line judge is Scott Thomas, the umpire is Darren Myers, the referee is Scott Williams, the headline from Casey Hernandez, and the back judge is Scott Harper.
Okay, looks like the Bears chose the side, and the Coyotes will choose to receive the ball to start off this game tonight. The Bears will be kicking south direction. Alright guys, we are just seconds away from the kickoff of tonight's matchup, which should be a great matchup featuring two high offenses and two great teams overall. Basha comes into this game once again 2-0. Centennial coming off of a heartbreaking 1-point loss last week. They are 1-1. These are both Arizona Division I football. And we look for number 8 for Basha to kick it off. That is Trent Lenz, the kicker for the Basha Bears. Number 21, David McGriff for Centennial, is set to receive the kick.
Back deep for the Coyotes, he's number 21.
All right, folks, here we go.
All right, we're getting into position, and we have the
And
kickoff.
we're off. And it is caught at the 30-yard line. So Centennial will start off in decent field position at the 30, what looks to be about the 36-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10. All right, looks like there were some issues. We're going to re-kick. Oh, that is... Oh, it's offsides Basha. I apologize. So, looks like number 8 will get to... So it looks like we'll have a re-kick. Offsides Basha.
Bears going to re-kick the kickoff. Back him up 5 yards.
But they're backing it up 5 yards, so we'll be starting this kick from the 35-yard line. Once again, number 21, David McGriff, is back to receive the kick. Let's see if they can kick it in bounds this time. The hand is up. And once again, we are off. A good solid kick, and it goes out of bounds at the 30. That will be a penalty on number 8. Trent Lenz. So a penalty to start off the game. The Centennial Coyotes, will start the ball at the 40-yard line. Or at the 30-yard line, excuse me. All right, Centennial ball at the 40-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10. Here comes the offense for the Coyotes tonight. All right, so this Basha defense looks to get some stops against a good offensive team. This is a very mobile quarterback. Once again, another penalty on the kickoff for the Bears. We'll start it again, but another 5 yards back. This time it looks like they'll be starting the kickoff at the 30-yard line. You know, this is a very interesting situation. You don't usually see this happen 2 times in a row. So this time they'll be starting at the 30-yard line. Centennial Coyotes can only hope to get into good scoring position here as we're already at the 30-yard line. So the Bears looking to start off strong, but it looks like the better start's going to come from the Centennial right now. But we're still early in this game. Not even a minute has gone by. So we'll see what plays out. All right, we'll try this again. Number 8, Trent Lenz for the kickoff.
Well, third time's a charm, right?
There you go. That one's a little higher, and it stays in bounds. And number 3 will take it. That's Marcus Wakeman. Takes it for about a 20-yard gain out to that 50-yard line. And so the Coyotes will have the possession at the 50-yard line, 51-yard line, a little past half field. It's good starting position for the Coyotes. They'll be starting in their own. They'll be starting in Basha Bears territory. So let's see if the Bears defense can come up with a stop, or if the Coyotes can get on the board early. All right, quarterback for the Coyotes today is Isaac Steele. He's the captain. He's a very mobile quarterback. First play of the game, drops back, finds the deep man, overthrows him, and incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10 at the 51 again. That was good defense by number 4, Caleb Lewis, on the play. You know, I really like what they were trying to do there. Get off early, get a score. Nice deep pass, try and catch the secondary off guard, but that time he just overthrew him a little bit. And good defense by number 4. Number 8 strives back to the outside. Number 7 down in a single formation. The run by number 4 picks it up and gets about 60 yards on the play. So it'll be about a 3rd and 4 coming up.
And the tackle for the Bears is number 90, Brandon Maroon.
The running back for the Coyotes, his name is Quentin Gomez. Solid running back for this team. Gets about 6 yards there. Coyotes will be looking for a big game from him tonight. All right, 13 gets out. Number 7, he scrambles. And he gets past for the first down. He keeps going, still up. And he gets down to about the 36-yard line. And it'll be a first down for the Coyotes. You gotta love what you see there out of the Coyotes, out of this quarterback. Sees the blitz coming, doesn't panic, gets out of the pocket, scrambles, dumps the pass off for a first down. Well played. All right, let's see what this defense can do. Right now, they're looking to get their first stop of this game. All right, they'll line up in an I formation. They got 2 halfbacks deep. Number 41, Bulls comes through, and first down. Gain of 12 yards for number 44. That was John Rincon, another captain of this Coyotes offense. All right, watch number 81 on this play. He's lined up on the outside. Number 44 takes it up, gains about 5 yards on the play.
Number 57, Mason Ardane. Brings up a second down to the Coyotes. They have the ball 2nd and 6 from the Bears 17-yard line.
Now the Centennial Coyotes have a great running game going. Let's see if they continue that, or will they go for the pass? They go for the running game. Number 44 again. He fumbled. No, the helmet came off.
And on the tackle for the Bears, number 5, Caleb McCary.
Number 5 lost his helmet on the play, but they get the stop. It'll be 3rd down, 2 yards to go. So it'll be, looks like it'll likely be another running play while they try and squeeze it up the middle. We'll see if what the Basha defense has for them. So far, they haven't been able to stop the running game, so let's see what they got. We're still early.
All right, Bears fans, let's hear you. Let's make some noise.
And there's a Basha stop. It'll be 4th down and about a yard to go. First down. And they rule it a first down. So they'll get a fresh set of downs. It'll be 1st and about 10. They'll be about a yard shy of the touchdown. There's about a yard's difference between the touchdown and the first down.
Coyotes have the ball 1st and 10 from the Bears' 11-yard line.
All right, he's lined up in a shotgun formation. One halfback in the backfield. And he dumps it off to number 4. 4 gets tackled at the knees. It'll be second and about 4. Second about 6. Gained about 4 yards on the play. All right, so the Coyotes have the ball on their own 7. Second down, 6 yards to go. Only about a yard separates the touchdown from the first down. Lines up in an I formation. Has 3 guys in the backfield, fullback and two halfbacks. Runs it to number 44. A good stop by the Basha Bears. It'll be third and about 6. He gained about a yard on the play. There was no gain on the play. It'll be third and the 2 yards gained. It'll be third and 5. All right, the Coyotes have it at 3rd and 5 at the Bears goal, right on the Bears goal line. We're right here in the red zone. Let's see what they can do. And they pitch it back. Number 44 in. What happened? Let's see. Looks like it is not going to be ruled a touchdown. It'll be first and goal, inches from the goal. So 1st and inches here for the Coyotes of Centennial. All right, we got a Basha Bears timeout here with 7:36 in the first quarter.
From the get-go, it looks like Basha's going to have a tough game, but, you know, up against such a great team, they're going to have to bring their best if they're going to want to get back on top.
Exactly, I agree with you. You know, anytime you face a team that comes in, I mean, this team is ranked 3rd in the state. So we're talking about these are the giants of Arizona. These are one of the they're one of the premier teams in Arizona, and they've been that way for years now. You know, Basha's a good team too. They could not easily, but they could pull away with the win here, but we'll see what happens.
They're going to have to bring their A game if they're going to want to get back from this.
You know, it's still early in the game though, so.
Of course.
So it's a good opening drive for the Coyotes. We'll see if the Basha Bears can come away with a stop, or if the Centennial Coyotes can push it in. You know, they're having a great first drive. The quarterback in there, especially the running back, number 44, has looked very impressive. His name, that is John Rincon. He's looked very impressive. That's why he's a captain for this team. And they push it in. Touchdown, Centennial Coyotes. So the Coyotes jump out to an early 6-0 lead. They'll bring their special teams unit on to see if they can get that coveted extra point. That very important, that extra point. You know, in the NFL, we've actually seen this extra point come a little longer. And high school still hasn't changed, it looks like, but we'll see if that happens someday. Bad snap, but he gets it off in time. Field goal is good. Just barely able to control. That was a good pick by the snap, by the holder. All right, so we're at 7 minutes and 23 seconds left in this first quarter. The visiting Centennial Coyotes are up 7-0 over the Basha Bears. All right, so while these two teams are getting ready to get this kickoff underway, let's go back and recap what just happened. So the Centennial Coyotes started that drive off at the 49-yard line of the Basha Bears. Started off on three missed kickoffs, so they had to redo it twice due to offsides by the Basha Bears. That led to a good rushing attack, 2 passes, and ultimately a really good drive ending in a touchdown and 7 points. So now we'll see number 12 for the Centennial Wolves, Ruben Beltran. He'll be kicking it off for the Centennial Coyotes. Or 42, excuse me. That's Jacob Parks. He'll be kicking it off.
The substitute for the Coyotes is number 42.
All right, he kicks it into the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. So Basha will start their possession, their first possession of the night at the 20-yard line, their own 20. Now let's see. Right now we're going to have to look for a strong performance from quarterback number 14, Ryan Kelly, who will be leading this offense tonight. This kid has a good arm. He averages over 330 yards a game, passing yards. So we'll see if he can continue that tonight. Although the Centennial defense is a good defense. They allowed 14 points in the last game against a strong team. So they're lined up in what looks to be a type of screen. And all right, Centennial calls a timeout. That's their first timeout. They have 2 left. They call it the 7:23 mark here at the first quarter. As the Basha Bears lined up in what I would call a very interesting formation to start this game. They had about 5 guys lined up on the right side of the quarterback, 1 guy on the left side, and only 2 linemen there. So it was very interesting to say the least. I've never seen something like that.
Well, neither have I.
But these Basha Bears, they're creative. They're going to have to be creative if they want to win this game after looking at that first drive. So I don't blame them. All right, looks like both teams are talking. They're huddled up. And here the ref has blown the whistle. We'll be starting here in about 10 seconds, it looks like. All right, the Basha Bears have 3 receivers lined up on the right side of the quarterback. They only have 3 guys protecting the quarterback and 3 guys lined up on the left side of the quarterback. It's a screen pass to number 2. Lines up, gets about 5 yards on the play. We'll have a second down. We have a penalty on the play. No flag was actually thrown, but oh, there it is. We had a flag thrown. We have a penalty. Let's see what it is. We have a personal foul against number 5 of the defense. That'll be a first down for the Basha Bears. So we got a personal foul on Boston Sanders, captain of this defense for the Coyotes. Leads to what looks to be a 15-yard penalty. The Basha Bears will start this next drive. They'll start this next play on the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. They look to be a standard shotgun formation. Number 14, Kelly. They run up the middle, and he's stuffed by number 58 of the defense.
Excellent defense.
Wow, that was a really good hit. Solid hit by number 58, Junior Burke. Or 68, Randy Rodriguez. All right, Kelly lines up in a gun formation. Drops back, pressure on him, scrambles, throws it down. Incomplete pass. No flag on the play for intentional grounding as there was a receiver in the zone, in the vicinity. All right, but that brings up a third and long for the Basha Bears.
We have the third down for the Bears. They have the ball 3rd and 13 from their own 36-yard line.
All right, lined up in the shotgun again. Low snap, digs it out, scrambles to his right. Finds a guy at the 40, but that's not going to be enough for a first down. That'll be about 4th and 9.
He's up a 4th down.
It'll be about 4th and 8. They'll bring out special teams. Look like they're going to punt it away. So the Basha Bears start their first drive off. They get a penalty, but then after that, there's 3 and out. And they'll be punting it away.
Thank you for punting your Bears in the good pitching Espinosa.
Number 6 back to punt it off, Christian Espinosa. Or Trent Lentz, I'm sorry, the punter. And it will stop at the 41-yard line of the Centennial Coyotes. So the Centennial Coyotes started off at 39 at their own 39, coming off of a touchdown scoring drive where they started off about 10 yards deeper. So we'll see what they can do here. A little harder than the last drive, but they're already up 7-0 with a good 1 minute less than 1 minute defensive stop. I bet these Coyotes are feeling pretty confident about themselves right now.
Oh, absolutely. Better hope their cockiness doesn't get the best of them.
Yeah, it won't. It won't. These teams they're good teams. They got their heads on straight. They're good guys. It was overthrown to the receiver number 8, Carl Bars.
And then the coverage for the Bears is number 32, Ethan DeFrance.
All right, we got 6 minutes and 31 seconds left in this first quarter. We have a 2nd and 10, and the Coyotes are on their own 41-yard line. We got number 81 on the right side of the quarterback, number 8 on the left side, and we got our 2 running backs back. And they hand it off to number 4, and he is stuffed behind the line for a loss of 3 yards. Great stop by number 40, Ernesto Villancena. What a great stop by number 40 there. All right, so with 6 minutes and 6 seconds to go, the Centennial Coyotes come up with a 3rd and 13, so a 3rd and long on their own 38-yard line. Basha Bears looking to make their first stop of the night and get a turnover. Let's see what they can do. Number 7, the quarterback, lines up in shotgun formation for 5 wideouts, and he rushes it, goes up the middle, makes a spin move, and he is tackled about 9 yards shy of the first down. It'll come out to be about a 4th and 8. Number 5 lost his helmet again.
That play ends with about 5 minutes and 37 seconds left of the quarter with a 4th and 7.
And they will be punting it off from their own 44-yard line.
That keeps the punt for the Coyotes is number 42.
Getting ready for the punt. And we have a penalty. Delay of game called against the Coyotes. It'll be a 5-yard penalty. We'll restart that. Delay of game on number 2. Or 12. All right. The ball is on the 39 for the Centennial. A high punt. And he just gets it off. It's only the ball goes about 15 yards and goes out of bounds. So the Bears will start with the ball on their own 54-yard line. Good starting position for these Basha Bears.
Agreed.
Let's see what they can do. We got 5 minutes left here in the first quarter. It'll be 1st and 10. All right, so here comes quarterback Ryan Kelly and his offense. So that's, I'm excited to see what this guy does tonight. He's got a great arm.
Bears are going to have the ball 1st and 10 from their own 37-yard line.
The pass out to number 1. He catches it, goes backwards. And a good pickup, about 8 yards for these Basha Bears.
With just under 5 minutes, we got 2nd and 10. Is that cool?
Well, it'll be about 2nd and 5. The scoreboard here is a little slower. There we go. It'll be 2nd and 4 to go. And they made a quick pass to number 3. It'll be a Basha Bears first down. And the crowd goes crazy. Here's the PA announcer announces that is the Basha Bears first down. All right, the handoff to number 1 on the outside. Doesn't get back to the line of scrimmage. And he might have gotten right back to it, but didn't gain anything. It'll be 2nd down again. We'll replay that drive. Replay the play. All right, number 14 lines up in the shotgun position. Throws it deep to number 10. He's got him. And it's dropped off the fingertips. Should have had that one. Great pass by number 14, Kelly. Very impressive. Perfect spiral, perfect angle. Even a good route by number 10. He just couldn't finish it off. So it was a good job all around by the offense. Let's see if they can make up for it here on 3rd and 11. All right, pressure to the quarterback. Quarterback will scramble. And he will be close, but he's about a yard shy. So we'll see a 4th and 1. What will the Bears do? You know, they could go for it. I think it's going to be a little bit long of a field goal. And they're going for it. Number 14 lines up in the shotgun position again. They're 1 yard shy. And they get the complete pass. Number 16 of the Basha Bears, Justin Wheaton. Or Grant Turner. 18. All right, Terrell Brown catches that one for about a 3 yard gain. It'll be 1st and 10 on the Centennial 29. Here we got 3 minutes and 50 seconds left in the first quarter. Lines up in the shotgun once again. He's got a lot of time. He's getting pressure, scrambles to his right, makes the throw. Got a guy in the end zone. Touchdown, number 18. That pass from Kelly to Terrell Brown. He was wide open on the right pocket, but a great pass by Kelly.
I absolutely agree with you.
You know, what really impressed me there is he had to scramble away. He was on his move, had to move to his right, got out of the pocket, didn't panic though. Found his man wide open. You know, that's impressive play by Terrell Brown too, because, you know, he caught it about 2 yards shy, blocked, broke a tackle, and got in there. Got him for the score to tie it, what could possibly tie it this game with an extra point.
It was very good. I believe both teams are showing excellent
and
offense
after
so far in this game.
Yeah. And after the refs got together for a review, they do rule it a touchdown. All right, so we'll see the special teams unit for both teams come out onto the field as the Basha Bears will attempt their first PAT of the night, their first extra point. Looking to make the kick will be number 8, Trent Lenz. And holding the ball for him will be number 15, Justin Wheaton, the backup quarterback. All right, we have a personal foul against the Bears. It'll be assessed on the kickoff. And the field goal is good. We are tied all up at 7 here with 3 minutes and 30 seconds to go here in the first quarter. No, I saw a lot of things that I really liked in that drive for that the Basha Bears did, and the Centennial Coyotes on their defense. But really on the Basha Bears offense, I saw them really be able to come out of situations that a lot of teams probably would have settled for something less. But the quarterback Kelly scrambled out, found the man, didn't look at his first option, looked at his second, third options, found the open man, and that's why they ultimately got the touchdown there. A really smart football playing right now by that on that Bears drive. Here in Jim Wall Stadium, we are listening to the chants of "Go Bears," performed by the cheerleaders and the fans here. The student section is very strong. We have a great show out from the Centennial, who come from a very long ways. We're here in Chandler. Centennial comes all the way out from Peoria, so impressive show out by them tonight. They brought about 700, 800 of their own people, maybe 400. All right, number 8 will try this again. The first time we had to do this 3 times. Let's see what happens this time. Trent Lenz gets ready for the kickoff. Hand is up. And the kickoff. And it's dropped, picked up by number 44. Still trying to tackle him. Whistle is blown. And they'll rule them down at the 41-yard line in their own territory. So looks like they'll have decent field position this time, starting at their own 41. With 3 minutes and 22 seconds here to go in the first quarter, we'll have a 1st and 10.
Also in on that tackle was number 82, Cody Collins.
All right, here we go. Start off the 3rd drive here for the Centennial Coyotes. First drive ended in a touchdown, second in a 3 and out. So let's see what happens this time as we're tied up at 7-all. Hands it off to number 4. Finds a gap, finds another gap, and it will be across to the fumble, but recovered by the Centennial Coyotes. But it will be a 1st down as they got out to the 52-yard line to have another 1st and 10 for these Centennial Coyotes. But that was a solid run by number 4, Quentin Gomez, captain. No, not one of the captains, but a good running back for this team. You know what I've really been able to pick up about these teams? They're not as the Centennial. They're not afraid to run the ball. They'll just pound it and pound it and pound it in there until they get that 1st down. And the Basha Bears are not afraid to throw the ball. So got very different types of offenses, but both seem to be working out pretty well here. Run off to number 4, picks up about 6 yards. So we'll see a 2nd and 4.
Brought down by Mason O'Brien. Also on the tackle is number 20, Lance Johnson. Brings up a 2nd down for the Coyotes to have the ball 2nd and 6 from the Bears' 43-yard line.
Okay, he picked up 4 yards in that last play. It'll be 2nd and 6 with about 2.5 minutes remaining in the 1st quarter. Number 7 lines up in a single formation. Number 4 runs it, finds a gap, and it'll be another Centennial Coyotes 1st down as they get about 2 yards across the 1st down. And they will start this next 1st down on the Basha Bears 35-yard line. 81 lines up on the outside, on the right side of the quarterback. Once again, they have 2 halfbacks deep. And they fake the run. And incomplete pass to number 85, Andrew Nichols. All right, so we'll have a 2nd and 10. We got about 1 minute 55 seconds to go here in the 1st quarter. The ball is on the 35 of Basha. Centennial has the ball. All right, here comes the offensive line for the Centennial Coyotes. Number 44 in the backfield. And they pitch it to number 44. 44 to the outside. Sneaks to the outside, gets a burst of speed, and a great tackle made about a yard shy of the 1st down. We'll see where they mark it. It'll be close.
Tackle by number 4, Caleb Lewis.
So it'll be a 2nd and 1. Here with about 1 minute 45 seconds to go here in the 1st quarter.
Coyotes have the ball 3rd and 1 from the Bears' 26-yard line.
We were actually at 3rd and 1 with about 1 minute and 40 seconds left in the 1st quarter.
All right, they line up a single back formation, 3 halfbacks back, and it's going to be close. We'll see where the refs mark it. Looks like he got across. We'll see where they mark it. And it will be a Centennial Coyotes 1st down at their own at the Basha Bears 23-yard line.
Coyotes are going to have the ball 1st and 10 from the Bears' 23-yard line.
All right, the Coyotes are ready to start their next 1st down. Number 7 lines up. Once again, they're in an I formation. Number 4 runs it out, and he goes deep, and touchdown, Coyotes. Number 4 with the great 20-yard run, 20-plus yard run. That's number 4, Quentin Gomez, the quarterback for these Centennial Coyotes. You know, once again, we saw the same thing we saw last drive. You know, They just run it up the middle. You know, you always see them in your typical I formation. You know, they just try and pound it out. 2, 3 running backs in the backfield. You know, it seems to be paying off for them. So we'll see if the Basha Bears continue to use that shotgun formation, or if they continue to maybe mimic a little bit what Centennial's doing. And the PAT is good by number 27, Xavier Rojas. Gets the extra point for the Centennial Coyotes. We've got a little over 1 minute remaining, 1 minute and 2 seconds here in the first quarter. And the Centennial Coyotes will be kicking off to the Basha Bears after that scoring drive.
It seems that Centennial's strongest point is their running, and the Bears are going to have to compensate for that with their defense.
Yeah, exactly. I think you got to see more blitzing. Definitely got to see them be more aggressive on their tackles. I want to see them get a little lower, put their heads down. But they're doing a really good job. I've seen a couple of tackles where I think it could have easily have been a lot more. So they're doing a good job, the Bears. I could see them blitzing a little more, but this running game was impressive by the Centennial Coyotes, for sure.
And number 12, Deshaun Goodman. It was such a push for the Coyotes. He's number 42.
All right, the Bears have 2 guys deep to receive it. That's number 12, Deshaun Goodman, and number 1, Hunter Deion Gibson. Number 42 set to kick it off, Jacob Parks. The kick is deep. It will stay in, and they let it roll out. It'll be Basha's third possession. They'll start it at the 20-yard line. You know, Basha's first drive today ended in a 3-and-out, punting it away, but their second possession had some great passing. We saw them every time in the shotguns formation, and they managed to get about 6-play drive in for the score. We'll see what they do this time. This offense led by Ryan Kelly is really strong on the passing game. You know, a lot of that you got to credit that to their offensive line. Their offensive line today has given the quarterback enough time to get the passes he needs off. So once again, Ryan Kelly lines up in the shotgun formation. He's got 1 guy behind him in the backfield. He's got 4 guys spread out, 2 on each side. 2 wide outs. Pass number 1. And the pass is complete. It'll be about out at the 29-yard line.
Interesting thing to see here is Basha going to be able to make it all the way down the field with just 56 seconds left to go?
Well, just in the first quarter, so we're okay. So we'll see if they can get it before the quarter. That'd be nice. Nice quick score. And that'll be a Basha Bears first down. A pass out, quick pass number 1 for a gain of about 3 yards. That'll get them past the first down marker. So they will be starting this next passing play here at the 31-yard line. Once again, lined up in the shotgun. Good, solid run up the middle, but that Centennial defense again on that running game stuffed them. Gain of about 1 yard. Or about 2 yards, they say it got. So it'll be a 2nd and 8. Ball in the 32 with 35 seconds here to go in the first quarter. Once again, scrambling out, and he grounds it. No flag on the call, no flag on the field as there is a receiver in the vicinity. Well, that does stop the clock at 27.8 seconds. It'll be 3rd and 9 on their own 32. Once again, Centennial is leading the Basha Bears 14-7 here in the first quarter. Once again, Basha Bears line up in a shotgun formation. He scrambles out, pitches it off to number 3. Big gain to the 50, and he's down at the 54. We have an injured Centennial out on the field. Injured Coyote, number 58. Let's hope he's okay. That's number 58, Junior Burke. But we all hope he's okay. He's grabbing that knee. Never a good thing when you see that knee down. But well, let's hope he's okay. Once again, that's number 58, Junior Burke. But that was a great run by it. That was a great pass. A little flip to his receiver. He gets it out for about a 20-yard gain and more than enough for the first down. So it'll be 1st and 10 here in the first quarter. Centennial leads at 14-7, but once again, number 58, Junior Burke, continues to be down on the field with what appears to be a left knee injury. We don't want to speculate any more than that. Let's hope he's okay.
All right. Last week, Basha beat Cienega during the game. However, something unusual happened.
Cienega was going well. They were winning 14-0 when the unexpected occurred.
Oh, and the lights just went out.
It looks like we have a blackout in the field.
While the game was on temporary hold, the students decided to improvise their own lighting.
And that is the student section with their flashlights on their phone.
Others recognized the opportunity to go to the Basha concession stand and get some snacks. Eventually, after half an hour, the lights finally were back on again and the players could get back onto the field. Basha's last game against
It was interesting last week, but let's just hope that doesn't happen ever again.
Yeah, very interesting. And we did see a play there happen. We had an incomplete pass. That's about a 10-yard attempt. And so we have 1 second left here in the first quarter. It's 2nd and 10 on the Bashers have the ball on the Centennial 49-yard line. They get 1 play left here in the fourth quarter. They run it out, and he stopped. But yeah, that was very interesting last week. You know what I loved about that? I loved the camera, the lights on everyone's phones. You know, that was very interesting. I watch a lot of baseball games. You know, a lot of the baseball stadiums starting to get that put in there.
It's very interesting to see all that in the crowd of sparkling lights during our 35-minute blackout on the field.
And it was actually, I heard it was actually a very scary situation. You don't know why the lights are off. You don't know what's happening. You don't know why, because none of the other lights in the city went off. Just the lights here.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll hope that doesn't happen this week. But at Jim Wall Stadium in Chandler, Arizona, the Basha Bears trail the Centennial Coyotes 7-14. The Basha Bears will start the second quarter on the 47 of Centennial. It'll be 3rd down and with 8 yards to go. You know, this has been a very interesting first half for sure. We've seen a lot of offense, seen some great defensive plays, a lot of hits.
Oh, for sure. We've seen a great difference in the strategies of the two teams on the offensive side, both struggling a little bit to maintain their defense.
Right. And, you know, we did see an injured player injured, number 58 for Centennial, although he was able to walk off on his own power, so we were great to see that. Well, any updates we find, we'll keep you updated, but looks like he'll probably be okay.
Thank you for coming tonight and enjoy the game.
All right, guys, we're getting ready to start off the second quarter here. The ball is on the field, and the ref is getting ready to blow his whistle. Once again, they're lined up in the shotgun. He's got halfbacks on each side of him, and there's extra blockers there. Pass, tiptoeing in, and it is complete pass for the first down, a gain of about 12 yards. Now, that was a great catch there.
Absolutely.
You know, he had the ball a little high and away, kept his 2 feet in bounds. It was a great catch. Not an easy thing to do, especially at this level of football. So great throw once again by Kelly, just high enough so the defender could not get his hands on it. Once again, way to stay out of the rush, not get sacked. Once again, up in the shotgun. Finds his man, number 18, breaks a tackle, gets out for about a 4-yard gain. You know, number 18, Terrell Brown, is having a great game today. He and Kelly are they're hooking up a lot. So we got 2nd and 6. Ball on the Centennial 32. Basha has the ball, trailing in this game 7-14. They have 5 guys lined up on the left side. He's got no one to protect him. Dumps to number 10. Looks like it'll be a first down to number 10, Kyle McIntyre. All right, so the Bears will have the ball 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. Looks like it'll be a false start by offsides by number 5. Let's see what happened. Looks like a timeout was called by Centennial. They have one left. All right, so here in the second quarter of the first half, we have 11:19 to go, and, well, the visiting team only has one timeout left. What do you think of that?
I think that they better make their last one worth it.
Yeah, for sure. We'll see how if that comes back to bite them at the end of the half. But I just think that these interesting formations by the Basha Bears, they're really throwing them off. I don't think the Centennial Coyotes have seen anything like that. I know I've never seen a lineup like that. I mean, especially when you watch games in college and the NFL, you don't see that. But this is high school. You got to be creative. This is the time to do it. Create new systems. You got to create your own new, right?
Absolutely.
So, all right, they're back from the timeout. Ryan Kelly takes the field. You know, the Basha Bears, I don't think we've seen one time they line up in a single back formation. They've always been in the shotgun or in the gun or pistol formation. So, very interesting. Two different styles of offenses that are both clicking tonight. So, he's got 4 receivers deep, extra halfback to guard for him. And he just spikes the ball. All right, so stop the clock at 11:12. It'll be 2nd and 10. No, the Centennial Coyotes looks like they're playing a good zone tonight. They've been doing a lot of zones, mixing in there a lot of blitzes. It's been interesting to watch this game for sure. Now I've just these two teams are so different right now. Yeah, one team runs the ball trying to pound it, and the other team's just pure shotgun. I'm gonna throw the ball because I've got a great quarterback, with a great arm.
In their own way, it both seems to be working for both teams.
Exactly, and so looks like it was a 5-yard penalty on the play. It'll be 1st and 15 for the Basha Bears. The catch is made by Terrell Brown, number 18. Looks like they'll get back to about a 2nd and 10 situation on their own 25 again. It'll be about on the 26. So it'll be a 1st and 11. Or 2nd and 11, my apologies. All right. Let's look for another catch from Terrell Brown. He's having a great night tonight. Can he get a 2nd touchdown catch? No, 14 takes it, runs up the middle. Gets close to a 1st down. It'll be about 2 yards shy, it looks like. So it'll be 3rd and 1. Once again, the shotgun formation. 4 guys down the spread out. 5 on the line. The halfback, number 12, next to him. Looks like he's going to be another blocker. No, he hands it off to number 12. Goes up the middle. Fumble! Recovered by the Coyotes. All right, great defensive play by the Centennial Coyotes. Not what the Basha Bears were hoping for there, and getting in the red zone with that. And he lets it pop up. You know, Deshaun Goodman looked like he was having a strong run there, went right up the middle. Look at someone just got the helmet right on the ball and popped it loose. And the Centennial Coyotes were able to jump on it, and they retain possession. That's the 1st turnover of the game. Or defensive turnover of the game, I should say. Play action, throws it deep. He's got a man, and he lays out number 86, but incomplete pass. Alan Scrivini. So Centennial fans want to call for pass interference. The refs aren't giving it to them. You know, I thought it was a clean play. It was clean. Looks like the refs got the right call on that. Although, what a great effort by the wide receiver there, Connor Alan Scrivini. Gave it his all on it. And a great pass, too, by number 7, the quarterback. Number 4 gets out there, breaks the tackle, but can't break the next 2 guys. That's Quentin Gomez, gets out there, but he is stopped by number 22 of the Basha Bears, Corbin Bloomquist. Or 25, excuse me. That was Bryce Ashcroft. He gets the stop on that one. All right, set back, pass up the middle. Let's see where they're marking. He's close to the first down. Looks like it'll be about a yard short of the first down. It'll be 4th and 1. We'll see if they go for it. You know, their running game's been really solid. It would surprise me to see them punted here. It would surprise me to see them do anything that's not a run, really. All right, so let's see if they can push it through. And whistle blown. Timeout, Basha Bears. There's their first timeout by the Basha Bears. Here in the second quarter with 8 minutes and 54 seconds to go. Centennial leads it 14-7. It'll be 4th and 1 when we return to action. Ball on their own 24 for the Centennial Coyotes. You know, this is a very crucial point in the game. If the Basha Bears can get a stop here and get them to get the turnover, they'll be right back where they just fumbled it. You know, I bet that'd be great for the running back, number 12 for Basha. Can feel like really his fumble didn't turn out to be too much of a mess for the Basha Bears.
Not too much. It looks like both teams are trying to mix up their styles a little bit. During the first quarter, Basha seemed to, be throwing the ball, whereas Centennial seemed to be running it a lot more, but now it seems like they're trying to mix it up a little bit to throw the other team off.
Exactly. You know, you saw Basha run it a couple times the last drive. Unfortunately, it didn't work out last time. They ended up fumbling it. However, Centennial, this drive they tried to pass a lot. It hasn't worked out as much as they have with the running game. So we'll see if they stick to their switching it off, because it hasn't worked to this point. But you gotta see variety, because if you keep running it, they'll figure out some way to stop it in halftime. So this could be the tale of two halves in this game. Looks like it'll be encroachment. Number 58 against the Basha Bears. That's number...
Offside against the Bears. Going to have the ball 1st and 10 from their own 29-yard line.
Okay, so it'll be an automatic first down. You know, defensive penalties are really tough. And they stop him about no gain. It'll be 2nd and about 10 again.
And on that tackle was 54, Zach Watkins. Also in it was number 22, Devin Stanley.
All right, in comes number 27 for the Basha Bears, Tyreek Miller. Tyreek Miller is a cornerback. He's a senior. He's 6 foot tall, weighs 185 pounds. He'll be covering number 8. Nearly intercepted, picked up. He was touched. They rule him down. Gain of about 2 yards, so it'll be about 3rd and 6. Once again, Centennial Coyotes are leading this game 14-7. They currently have the ball on their own 31-yard line. It'll be about 3rd and 7. Number 27 back the run. And they stop him for a loss of yards. It'll be 4th and long. There is a penalty on the play. Flag is thrown. Let's see what the call is. Holding against the offense. Penalty will likely be declined. And it is. It is declined. It'll be a 4th and long here. Looks like they'll have to punt it away. Looks like number 1, Hunter Deion Gibson, will line up to receive the punt. Number 42, Jacob Park, backs up to punt it off. Number 1, once again, Hunter Deion Gibson will receive the punt. Good snap. Almost blocks it. And it'll go out of bounds at the Basha 36-yard line. So Basha will have decent field position to start this drive. Once again, it is 14-7. Centennial Coyotes lead over the Basha Bears with 7 minutes and 18 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Here, the Basha Bears still have 2 timeouts remaining, and the Coyotes have already used 2 timeouts due to some odd formations by the Basha Bears offense, which really threw them off, I think. Once again, Kelly lines up in the shotgun formation. And he'll take it himself. He'll pass it. The pass is in the dirt, or in the grass, to number 2, MJ Harris. They can't connect. It'll be a 2nd and 10. The clock stops at 7 minutes and 13 seconds. No, Basha's really trying to be creative. They're using a lot of play action. They're using a lot of odd formations. You know, that's what you got to do against the number 3 ranked team in Arizona. So Ryan Kelly backs up, throws it right in the middle, off the fingers of number 1, DeYon Gibson, Hunter DeYon Gibson. You know, I've seen the Basha Bears drop a couple of passes right now. I wonder how this game would be if they didn't drop those passes. So you can see a very different outcome. Gotta catch them. Once again, another good throw by Ryan Kelly. Almost intercepted. It'll be a 4th and 10. So a 3 and out there by the Basha Bears. Once again, not what the Basha Bears are hoping for, but great solid defense here by the Centennial Coyotes. Great solid defense.
That's what we've been seeing so far. Hopefully they can keep it up within the remaining 6 minutes and 48 seconds of the quarter.
All right, so number 21 for Centennial is back to receive it. That'll be Trey Woodward. He's a junior for Centennial. And Trent Lentz will be punting it off. Oh, muffed the punt. But it gets a lucky roll. He'll receive it. He'll take it out. Good hit. 2 Bears collide hard. But he's tackled down. There's a flag on the play. Let's see what the penalty is. Flag was thrown at the 40-yard line right behind the play. We'll see who it is against. Personal foul. It was a face mask against Centennial Coyotes. It'll be a 15-yard penalty. All right, so that personal foul will back them up 15 yards, and they will start the ball on their own, looks like 24-yard line. So the Bears get a big break there. Not the greatest punt in the world, but had a great roll. Then on top of the roll, they had a face mask, so that drops them back another 15 yards, and all of a sudden you see Centennial and having their roughest starting position of the night. So Bears look to get another stop here. If they can, we can see this game pretty interesting before halftime. Lines up in the shotgun, number 7. Pitches it back to number 4. Gomez on, and he gains about 6 yards. Looks like all right, we got 6 minutes, 13 seconds left to go here in the first half. 2nd and 3 with the ball on the 31 for Centennial. Centennial has the ball. All right, number 7, the quarterback has 2 halfbacks in the backfield. He's got 2 guys lined up on each, 1 guy on each side. And looks like we will have encroachment against the Basha Bears. It'll be a Centennial first down. It'll be a 5-yard penalty.
We're going to have the ball 1st and 10 from around 36-yard line.
All right, we've seen some good plays already from Isaac Steele, the quarterback for Centennial. But this time he's lining up at the single back, has 2 receivers in the backfield. Hands it off to number 4, Gomez. Gains about 6 yards on the play. So it looks like it'll be about Second and 4, or third and 5.
Brings up a second down for the
No, it brings up second down. The scoreboard is incorrect. It'll be second and 5. All right, looks like the Basha Bears are looking to rush it, and they do. They blitz. And he catches it, but he's hit immediately by number 21. However, it is a first down. But a great hit by number 21, Seth Dumbia. Seth Dumbia.
Bears have the ball first and 10 from the Bears' 39-yard line.
All right, so we have another first and 10. And the Centennial gets into Basha territory. They're on the 49-yard line. Number 7 once again lined up right behind the center. He's got a man in the backfield. And he pitches it off to number 44. Runs through and broke some tackles. Gets a gain of about 5 yards. So we see about a second and 5, it looks like. Once again, we have 4 minutes and 25 seconds left to go here in the first half, quarter number 2. Centennial has the ball on the Basha 44, and they lead it currently 14-7. And they have 1 timeout left. Basha has 2. All right. Lined up in shotgun formation, has a halfback on each side of him. 2 guys on the left side, 1 guy on his right. And he hands it off. Tried to fake him out, but a great stop by number 57.
Excellent defense by the Bears.
Great defense. That is Marison Ardens, number 57. Great defensive play there. I bet Coach Todd has to be very happy with that. Very pleased with that defensive stop. You know, Basha Coach Todd, former Texas running back. Got to be pleased to see him take down a running back of another team. He's got to be impressed with that. The stadium's going crazy. They know how important the stop is here. We got a 3rd and 7 if they stop him. All right, the Centennial Coyotes take their last and final timeout here with 3 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in the first half. It'll be 3rd and 7 on the Basha 46. So we've seen a lot of small ball tonight. We haven't seen too many big passes. We've seen a couple attempts to go deep, but really it's just been those 3-4 yard runs up the middle, up the side. That's really made the difference here tonight. You know, you saw the 1 touchdown play to Terrell in the first quarter, but that was really the only big scoring play that the Basha has seen to this point. So we'll look to see more. We'll look to see more small bar here in the rest of this first half and see any adjustments can be made with the teams coming out in the second half. You know, but this next play is so important for both teams because if Centennial can at least get within 3 yards, they can go for it on 4th down. And with the way they've been running it, I don't see why they wouldn't go for it. But if Basha can make a stop, they can get right back in this thing and tie it up before halftime. So we'll see what happens. All right, 3rd and 7 coming up for the Centennial, who lead by 7. A late entrance by number 99. And it looks like the Basha Bears will call a timeout of their own. All right, so we'll take another pause in the action as the Basha Bears use their 2nd timeout, so they're down to 1 left here in the first half with 3 minutes and 20 seconds to go.
That's their 2nd timeout. They have 1 remaining.
One thing our generation could be having a difficult time with is being open-minded. But the Basha GSA Club is all about promoting open-mindedness.
Is the Gay Straight Alliance. Last year we were BAG, Basha Advocates of Gender, but our advisor, Ms. Heath, thought more people would understand Gay Straight Alliance then. Basha Advocates of Gender. So it's basically just a group of people that come together, gay, straight, bi, asexual, pansexual, demisexual, aromantic, whatever you are, and we all come together and go out in support of each other. And last year our focus was gay marriage.
To action here. Here comes the third down play. Number 7 lines up in the shotgun formation. He tries to scramble away. Fumble, but recovered by Centennial. He will be dropped, sacked 10 yards away from the first down line. Now, that was a great stop for the Basha Bears. Coach Todd's got to be proud to see his defense step up in a critical situation like that. That could be the turning point of this game. We'll see how this turns out. That'll be definitely be a big play to watch for when we look back and review how this game turned out. All right, number 1 for the Basha Bears, Hunter Deon Gibson lines up in the backfield, lines up deep to receive the punt. In the backfield for Centennials, number 42 punts it off and tries to fake him out, and he does. But the Basha Bears will receive the ball with bad field positioning to start this one at their own 10-yard line. Now let's see, they have 2 minutes and 27 seconds here left in the half. They have 1 timeout, down by 7, be 1st and 10 from their own 9-yard line. Quarterback Ryan Kelly has looked very strong in this first half. All right, lined up in the shotgun once again is quarterback Ryan Kelly. Finds his man, and it's tipped by the defender. It'll be an incomplete pass. We'll see 2nd and 10. All right, once again, in the shotgun formation, lines up. Pass is an incomplete pass. It was a pitch. It was just flipped up to number 12. Couldn't hang on. Dropped it. Everyone thought it was a fumble, but it was just an incomplete pass. Anyways, he jumped on it anyways. So it'll be 3rd and 10, and the Bears are backed up deep still at their own 9-yard line. We'll see what they can do. They need a big play here. And Centennial could really use a big stop, because if they can stop them, they'll start off with good field position and even a chance to block the punt. And 14, Ryan Kelly takes off, and he's deep at the 30. And he gets past at the 32-yard line. It'll be a Basha Bears first down. Very impressive run there. And the clock resumes. Finds his man, incomplete pass to number 2, MJ Harris. That'll stop the clock. But we reached the 2-minute warning here in the first half.
Brings up a 2nd down for the Bears. They have the ball 2nd and 10 from their own 33-yard line.
All right, once again, Ryan Kelly, the quarterback, sets up in the shotgun. Finds his man, number 3. Oh, he ducks out of the cover. What a play. Goes all the way to the 45 for a Basha Bears first down again. Okay, that was a very impressive play, guys. To see a guy catch it and to have the guy coming at you, a defender, ready to hit you with all he's got, and you just duck under him like that, gains you an extra 6 yards. All right, here's the next play. Hits the Basha defender, and the ref rules it incomplete. Almost intercepted on the deflect by the Basha defender. Miscommunication there by the quarterback to his receiver, Terrell Brown. Once again, Ryan Kelly lines up in the shotgun formation. Misses the pass. And it'll be a Basha Bears third down with 10 to go at their own 45-yard line. We've got 1:37 left to go in the first half. Basha currently trailing the Centennial Coyotes 7-14. Centennial really needs to make a stop here to go into the first half with confidence. So they've got a very spread out defense. They got two guys playing pretty far back. They have number 14, quarterback Ryan Kelly in the shotgun, lines up again. Finds his man, drills it, tipped up, dropped by looks like number 10, Carl McIntyre. Very good opportunity there, had his man, but that's the third time a Basha Bears receiver has dropped a really nice Ryan Kelly pass. So you can't blame Ryan Kelly for any of his incompletions. He's been really solid tonight, Ryan Kelly.
He's been pulling his best, and it looks like everyone has been, trying the hardest up against like a really great team so far.
Look at that bounce going out of bounds. That ball's going out of bounds. It stays in bounds and it keeps rolling. That's probably the luckiest roll you'll ever see in football. It'll be dropped at the 6-yard line. So, good field position for the Basha Bears. Bad field position if you're a Centennial Coyote. And there was a flag on the play. Let's see what it was. They're discussing the penalty right now. We'll find out what it is momentarily. All 4 referees are getting together. The flag was thrown right around where the football was touched by the Basha Bears. I do not know what it could have been. And they get together with the 5th referee. Looks like the penalty is against the Basha Bears. There's a lot of confusion on the field right now. Yep, the call is against the Basha Bears. It'll be a first down for Centennial. And they will have to repunt. So it looked like it was an illegal block that'll give them a personal foul. It'll be 15 yards back from where they started, and they'll have to repunt. So it'll be 4th and 25. Much better punt the first time. Looks like they'll have field position about the 44-yard line for the Centennial Coyotes, who, due to the penalty, gained about 26 yards on one play. And unfortunately for the Bears, unfortunately for the Centennial Coyotes, not much time was pulled off on that play. So looks like the Coyotes will have a 1 minute 10 seconds without any timeouts, because they used them, all 3 of them, early in the game. They'll have a minute 10 seconds to see what they can do, if they can get a field goal position or get a score. They'll start on their own 44-yard line, 1st and 10. Number 7, the quarterback, lines up. Isaac Steele lines up back. Hand off to number 44. John Rincon. John Rincon has had a quiet game, a quiet but very productive game tonight in there in the running game. All right. And Basha will burn its last timeout. All right, so neither team has a timeout. We got 52 seconds left to go in the first half. And Centennial has the ball on their own 49-yard line. We'll see what plays out.
It's going to be interesting because now they don't have any time to decide, what their next plays are going to be. So it's going to be interesting to see what they can think of,
Well, yeah, I mentioned that's what they're discussing right now. I'm sure you'll see them try and throw the ball out of bounds. 52 seconds, it's not much time, but it's enough time. So it's enough time to dump some passes out of bounds. That's really going to have to change up the style of what Centennial's doing right now. They're doing a really good job of pushing that ball, running it up the middle, but when you run the ball, it keeps the clock moving. So if they are going to run the ball, to make sure that all their players are focused in, that they get back to the line of scrimmage, and that they just start the playoff again. I imagine they'll do more passing this time, passing to the outside, try and get out of bounds, because in 52 seconds you can do a lot in 52 seconds. So especially when you're already almost at the 50-yard line, you can only about, for high school, maybe 20, 25 yards out of field goal range. So we'll see what they can do.
Absolutely. The next few plays should be very interesting.
All right, number 7 lines up in shotgun, so it looks like we will be seeing a pass. Is it fake? Fakes the run, passes it out to number 8. Great defensive play by number 4, Caleb Lewis. Looked like number 8, Carl Bars, had that catch, but number 4, Caleb Lewis, gets a hand inside. And that'll stop the clock at 47 seconds. It'll be 3rd and 5, Centennial's ball at the 49. They lead by 7 points, have no timeouts. All right, big play here. And he is stopped. Looks like it'll be about a 4th and 1. The clock will keep running. It's at 37 seconds right now. We've reached the 30-second mark. They line up quickly, 4th and 2. Looks like they'll have a chance to get off. They got 20 seconds. Look, they just got enough time for one more play. They have 9 seconds left remaining on their stop clock. 2, 1. And they run it off. They get the first down. They keep going. 5 seconds. There will not be enough time. And that'll bring us to halftime. Nope.
3 seconds left.
The clock stopped. And that'll... We got one play. The Hail Mary throws it out deep. And it is tipped by the defense. Number 32, Ethan DeFrance, gets his hand on it. And that brings us to halftime, folks. The visiting Centennial Wolves lead the home Basha Bears 14-7 in what was a highly contested first half. Very entertaining. Have a lot to talk about. Saw a lot of great offense from both sides. Great defense from both sides. It's been a very entertaining game as we watch the number 3 seeded Centennial and the number 6 seeded Basha in the state go head-to-head in this clash of the Titans tonight. We'll see what they do at halftime because both teams have adjustments to make. I think you take a lot of goods out from both teams, but definitely room for improvement on both sides for sure. Basha dropped a lot of balls. Centennial had a lot of opportunities on 3rd down where they couldn't capitalize. A lot of penalties on both sides, so we'll see what they talk about. You know, they both have good coaches. And right now, let's take a moment to watch the Basha Bear Regiment as they perform their show, their 2015 show.
The Basha Bear Regiment is known for its entertaining performances and high-energy production. Basha consistently receives high marks at competitions.
So in case you're just joining us today, we just wrapped up the first half of the game. The Basha Bears trail it by 7, 14-7. Centennial Wolves lead it. We've had a great offensive quarterback performance by Ryan Kelly. May not look on the stats, but he's had some great throws. His receivers have dropped 3 passes, but their top receiver right now is number 18, Terrell Brown. And it's been the exact opposite story for Centennial. They've had the great running game going. Boston Sanders has had a great game leading their play action. Their top runner has been Quentin Gomez. So the Basha Bear Regiment sporting new uniforms this year. And looks like tonight is also Payne Junior High night. So they have the Payne Junior High band here to perform with the Basha Bear Regiment.
Give another round of applause for your basketball regimen. And now in the field are the junior high band members from Payne Junior High, San Payne Junior High, and AMS of Basha High School. Let's give a warm welcome to our future players. They will be playing fan favorite, Land of a Thousand Dances, and our very own Basha High School fight song. Let's give them a hand, everybody. Let's give the band a round of applause. Great job, guys.
All right, welcome back, guys. What a great performance by the Basha Bear Regiment. It's always great to see the Basha Band out there. We love watching them. We love watching all high school bands. It was great to see the Centennial Band playing before. It just really gets the crowd going. So, as we get ready for the second half to begin, we have about 5.5 minutes until it begins. Currently, the Centennial Coyotes are up 14-7 over the Basha Bears. But have you
Ever wanted to express yourself through acting? Then check out theater. Show your inner weirdness and see how creative you can be.
The only desk that's around is for use when we perform. It's very open, it's very accepting, and basically it's a lot of fun. You get to play around. The thing that's probably the most important to students is a guarantee that they will get higher grades in presentations in the future because of what we do in here.
I describe theater as a fun way of improving your social skills, for one, and two, improving like how your reaction to things and learning how to interact with certain situations. I enjoy it a lot. It's one of the classes where I get to kind of express myself and kind of embrace my weirdness, you could say. I do recommend, because as I look around, I see people kind of like chilling, not really reacting things. They just kind of like look and just kind of sit there awkwardly. I mean, theater, you're able to express yourself to be who you are and kind of improve on your like social skills too. And so I feel like everyone should.
How do I like being in theater? I really like it, honestly. It's been a lot of fun. This is my first year doing it because this is my first year at Basha since I'm a freshman, and it's honestly been so fun. Do I think it's a good idea for people to express themselves? I do. It really, because even if you're more shy, it really opens you up because you have to express yourself a lot more and interact with a lot more people.
I like theater because I feel like it's a place where you're accepted for who you are, and people really don't judge because everybody in theater is equally as weird as you know. And it's just a really fun place to be, and I enjoy it because you get to act out things and become different people in your character choices, and you get to learn more about yourself in theater actually, because you learn what you do like as nervous tics or something, and I think it's really cool. I think theater is a very good way for people to express themselves. I feel like I said, there's not many judgmental people in theater because they're all equally as weird as you. So it's like a competition of the weird people. It's it's just everybody's pretty outgoing. Everybody expresses themselves in their own way, and everybody's their own person. So that's what makes it so diverse and pretty amazing.
I originally got involved in theater freshman year because of my sister, and then I've also been involved since freshman year. Yeah.
I just got involved in theater because I just randomly got signed up for the class, and so I've been in there since freshman year as well.
It is a fun and interesting class, and you meet a lot of good people who you stay with all 4 years.
We will be performing Monty Python's Spam-A-Lot for our fall musical. It'll be the week before Halloween. I know the dates. October 22nd, 3rd, and 4th. It's $5 for students and seniors 62 and over, and $8 for the general public. I think theater's a great outlet.
All right, it's $5 for students and for seniors 62 and over, and it'll be $8 for the general public. All right, back to the field. Here come the Basha Bears storming out of the locker room, ready with energy.
It's been a pretty intense game so far, hasn't it?
It really has. By the way, this is my new color analyst.
I am Kenna. Hello.
Full of energy today. We're ready to start the second half. You know, both teams, I think, are coming out of the locker room excited. You know, both teams saw some great things, great positive things to talk about. You know, especially for Basha with that passing game. Centennial had the running game really going for them. But, you know, both teams had room to improve like we saw in the first half. Basha dropped a lot of passes. They had the guys, balls hitting the guys in the hands. You know, Ryan Kelly,
Oh, yeah. Ryan Kelly's really, really good. I have him in one of my classes, and he's a phenomenal person, actually.
That's awesome. Yeah, I don't know the guy, but from what I've seen about his passing abilities, he's accurate. He's got a good arm. He throws a tight spiral. Gets it right on the fingers, but these receivers have got, if you get the hand on the ball, they have got to catch it. That's the thing. That's going to make the difference in the second half for the Bears. Second half for Centennial, what they have to do, they have to capitalize on opportunities. You know, the Bears, they handed them good field position about 3 times, and the Coyotes, they couldn't capitalize on it. So that's really key for the Centennial coming into the second half. Capitalize on opportunities given to them by Bears, and for the Bears, if it's given, you got to take what's given to you. You know, they're not getting as many opportunities as Centennial is. So when they get them, they have to capitalize.
Oh, yeah, and it doesn't seem that either team has really taken as many opportunities as they have. But there is definitely, as you said, there is still a lot of room for improvement here.
Exactly, and there's still a lot of football you played.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot of talent today out here on the field. It's absolutely amazing to watch, especially on such a beautiful night like this.
Oh, yeah. You know, I think everyone here at the stadium was a little bit worried about the weather, but it's really calmed down. You know, the wind it's still blowing towards the north a bit, but the clouds have stayed away. The rain has stayed away. There's no lightning in the air. It's not humid, which is good.
It's so wonderful. Like last game, it was so hot. Everyone was dying.
And the lights went out. Lights haven't gone out yet, so that's good.
Yeah, that's very, very good. The game is going along almost flawless. It's going completely perfect so far.
Right, so this is what we're going to look for in the second half. We'll look for more scoring. Centennial has now come out on the field. Basha's getting their warm-ups done. We'll be starting this game in about 2.5 minutes. We'll be resuming again the second half. Receiving the ball will be the Basha Bears.
So either Centennial is definitely going to win this tonight, or Basha's going to come up and end up taking it.
Yeah, well, I mean, definitely be interesting.
But one quick thing, Basha Choir offers students the opportunity to perform at school concerts and even travel out of state to represent our school. Take a look.
My craziest choir story. Well, it was on last Friday. I was tortured by Schwartz. There's no other way to put it. It was torture. There was a lot of jumping and singing, and it was just painful.
I think most people join choir because they really like to sing and they have a passion for music, and this is an outlet for them to go ahead and pursue that.
My favorite thing about this class is that we get to travel so much and we get to sing for all sorts of different people in all sorts of different places. We're going to New York this year. We're supposed to go to Flagstaff. We have like 5 different festivals that we're going to. So that's my favorite part, is being able to sing to different people in different environments.
My favorite thing about the class is that we're actually doing music theater, which is one of my favorite things to do.
This year we get a lot more work done than we did last year. I feel like she's getting down to business. We have tons of songs for our choir concert, so it's pretty tight.
Remember, you can get more information in the choir room if you're interested in showing off your vocal skills.
You know, I did choir for 4 years in high school, here at Basha, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was actually choir president for 2 years, and, you know, I gotta say, Basha Choir, it's awesome, it's fun. We went to Washington, D.C., we went to Disneyland, went up to NAU every year, did a lot of trips. You know, it's a good opportunity for you to go out and express yourself. You know, if you're shy, don't be worried. It'll help out a lot with that. So
that sounds amazing.
Yeah, you know, I played baseball in high school. I did theater. I did choir, and I loved all of it. I love sports, kind of like Troy Bolton from High School Musical. But you know what? I loved choir. That's one of my favorite extracurricular activity I did. So I challenge all you Basha students and all you Centennial students out there, and anyone who's watching this game to watch it because you like a good football game, give choir a chance. It's awesome. All right, but here we're going. We're going to start back here, kicking off the second half of this highly contested game. And the Bears will take the field to receive the kick, and they're lining up.
currently Basha's at 7 while Centennial's at 14. Basha does have a lot of room for improvement right here.
Yeah, you know, they do have room for improvement, but they did play pretty strong in the first half. You know, I really think this game will be a lot different if Basha hadn't dropped those 3 passes in the first half.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But, you know, Centennial's come out and they've played really strong. They've proven why they are number 3 in the state of Arizona and ranked really highly nationally in the number 62 in the nation, 65 in the nation. So should be interesting to see what happens here in the second half. All right, guys, we're getting ready to kick it off. We have 2 guys deep for Basha, number 1, number 12. We got Hunter Deon Gibson and Deshaun Goodman back to receive the kick on special teams. Number 27 for Centennial, Xavier Rojas is ready to kick it off. Both his kicks so far have reached the end zone. And this is we have a penalty, just like to start off the game. Offsides on Centennial, so it looks like they'll be pushed back 5 yards and we'll see another re-kick. You know, this is very interesting. You don't really ever see this penalty called, but this is the 3rd time we've seen it in this game. Very interesting.
It's going to be very surprising, and hope maybe it'll be surprising how this game turns out.
Yeah. I mean, whoever wins will, you know, whoever loses will be able to keep their head up in this one. You know, both teams are playing well, strong defenses and strong offenses. It's hard to be able to say a strong defense and strong offenses, but really, both teams have done good at times, so.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of very good sportsmanship so far.
Oh, for sure. Gotta love it. And the re-kick. And it goes out of bounds at the 41. All right. Looks like we'll do it again.
Looks like the Bears want the Coyotes to re-kick.
All right, so just like we started the game, we're starting the first half off. More re-kicks. You know, I've never seen this before. I know I watch football my whole life. I play a lot of Madden. I watch college, watch NFL. I watched a lot of high school. I came to every high school game when I was in high school. I've never seen this happen once, and now look, we've seen it happen, what, 5 times now?
I'm getting back 4, maybe 5 times, yeah.
4, maybe 5 times, yeah, so definitely interesting. Wonder what...
It makes you kind of wonder what's going on in their heads as this is happening with so many.
All right, so they'll be kicking from the 30 this time. The deepest for the Basha Bears is there at the 25-yard line. All right, guys, we'll get ready for this kickoff. And the kick. Strong kick. It'll be fielded by number 12. Gets out, breaks a tackle. Will be tackled around the 21-yard line. Will be whistled down. They keep tackling him. All right, so all those penalties ended up working in the favor of Centennial. Maybe that's a good strategy. Just go offsides. But they'll start off a good field position. They'll start out decent field position. It's actually probably their worst starting position, second to worst, because they started off the 9-yard line once in the game. But start off the second half at the 26-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10. Currently trailing by 7, 14-7. Centennial leads it. Basha has the ball on their own 27. Number 14, Ryan Kelly, lines up in the shotgun. Has 4 guys wide. Has his man deep on the left. But he can't escape the pressure, and he is down for a sack. It'll be a loss of about 2 yards. Looks like he got sacked by number 68, Randy Rodriguez. That's his second big play of the game. Had a big hit earlier in the game on the running back. And he's scrambling away again, Ryan Kelly. Won't be able to get the pass off. He receives a big hit. And he's slow to get up. He's down.
Well, if you think about it, getting tackled by 2 or 3 guys would definitely hurt and would take you down for a good while.
Well, you know, that play is dangerous because he got hit in the head. So.
Yeah.
And you could have easily seen a penalty on that flag. I mean, anytime you go for a guy's head, that's dangerous, though.
Oh, very true.
I mean, really, you know, sports in high school, they've done a really good job of protecting these kids, you know, making sure that there's not head-to-head contact, you know. But it looks like they're going to take Ryan Clay out of this one. And they have to because he might have a concussion. I don't want to speculate on anything, but he's going to get treated right away. So backup quarterback, number 15, Justin Wheaton comes into the game. We'll see if Ryan Kelly can get back into this game, and it would be a shame if he loses out because he's having a terrific game so far.
Oh, it truly is. It's probably one of his better games so far this year, actually.
Right, but you know, this is a good opportunity for Wheaton. Let's see what he can do as number 14 goes down with injury. We'll see if he can come back, but for now, it's Wheaton's game. They try to run it, but he gets stuffed by number 5, Boston Sanders, captain of this defense. And to start off the second half of the Basha Bears, it's a quick 3 and out, and they will have to punt it away. All right, deep to receive the kick, number 21, David McGriff. And another good bounce on the Basha punt. Gives it out to the Centennial 26-yard line, or 24-yard line. All right, it'll be 1st and 10 on the Centennial 24-yard line. Here, 10 minutes and 15 seconds to go here in the third quarter of a highly contested game between the Centennial Coyotes and the Basha Bears. Centennial leads at 14-7. Both teams have their timeouts remaining. A good solid run by number 4 gains him about 6 yards.
And on the tackle, number 57, Mason Argand, and number 54, Zach Watkins.
All right, number 7, the quarterback. Isaac Steele lines up in a single formation. He's got 2 runners behind him. They pitch it out to number 4. Gomez goes down, and he breaks out for the first down. Gets a good burst of speed, but he's tackled by number 21, Seth Dumbia.
Seems like this game isn't really going much anywhere because everyone's doing such a great job at protecting both their end zones.
Right. You know, you've seen a lot of plays here between the 30 and the 30. And, you know, you're right. They're protecting their end zones. Once they get in the red, and the 2 times that they have gotten in there, they've scored. So as long as they keep them out of the 20, they seem to be fine on both sides.
So far, yeah.
It's a very good point. Uh-oh, there goes Gomez. With a burst of speed, breaks a tackle, breaks another tackle, gains about 15 yards on that play. It'll be another first down for the Coyotes. But there's a flag on the play. We've got a flag. Let's see what we got. Holding on the offense. Okay, so that'll be a costly penalty for the Coyotes. And that'll back them up 10 yards from the point of the foul, from the spot of the foul.
Now that I think about it, have the Coyotes had any penalties this game?
Yes, I think that is their second.
Oh, okay.
But the Basha Bears, they have had a few more penalties than the Coyotes have. So.
All right.
All right, so it'll be a 1st and 12 as the penalty was called about 2 yards away from the spot of the first down. So they'll line up in single formation again with 2 backs, 1st and 12. They run it again, and they stop him after a gain of about 7 yards. It'll be 2nd and 5, or 2nd and maybe 4. It'll be 2nd and 5. Ball on the 41 of Centennial. Centennial has the ball. Looks like the Bears will be back in their nickel formation on defense. Doesn't look like they're too apt to blitz right now. They're looking to protect the run and protect the screen out on the right side. Or left side. It's play action. Pass. Interception by number 5. Interception number 5. Caleb McCray comes away with that one. Huge turnover in this game. Caleb McCray, number 5, comes with a huge interception for the Basha Bears. Costly mistake by these Centennial Coyotes. They're going to hope it doesn't come back to bite them that one. That was the second turnover of this game. First one was a fumble on the game earlier by number 12, Deshaun Goodman. But here we see them make up for it. Here with an interception of their own deep in Centennial territory. It's a good field position. And good news, Ryan Kelly is back on the field after his injury. And he goes quick running away. Gets about 8 yards, it looks like.
It's good seeing that Ryan wasn't seriously hurt.
Oh, for sure. He got hit pretty hard, but it's good to see him back out on the field.
Oh, yeah.
All right, it'll be second down and about 3 yards to go. So about a 7-yard pickup by Ryan Kelly. 6-yard pickup, it's going to be 2nd and 4. They fake the handoff and they go up the middle. Fumble. Recovered by Centennial. So Basha gets an interception and they quickly lose it on a fumble to Centennial. That is not what the Basha Bears are hoping for to do there. It's exactly what Centennial wanted to do, just poke at that ball. If they're going to run it, poke at it.
Oh, yeah.
Get rid of it. You know, Basha hasn't proven that they're able to run the ball consistently yet, which is interesting because their head coach was formerly their running back coach. So you'd think that their running game would be good, but so far, 2 tries, 2 fumbles. They got him backed up, and he gets sacked. Isaac Steele gets sacked by number 57.
You know what they always say, poke the bear makes it angry.
You got it. I think these Bears are getting a little passionate. They do not want to lose this game, and neither does Centennial. So let's hope that everyone keeps their heads cool, because we saw a little bit of shoving there, but all right, it's 2nd and 12. Pass out to number 4, and they get the stop. Gain of about 4 yards. It'll be about 3rd and 8 or 3rd and 9. We'll find out in just a second. It'll be 3rd and 9. And we got. All right. This defense is amped up, and they're looking to get another stop, but the Centennial looks like they're not giving up yet. They want these 9 yards, and they've proven today that they can get them. And they pitch it out, and it will be a Centennial first down. All right, good solid run there by Centennial. Gains them about 15 yards, and they pick up the first down rather easily on the left side of on the east side of the field, on the side, running down the sideline. All right, so once again, Centennial has proven that they can run the ball. They pitch it out, they can run up the middle. Doesn't matter what they do, they run it, and they do a good job every time. The screen pass gains them about 7-8 yards. So it'll be 2nd and about 3 yards to go for the first.
You know, this is actually very interesting to watch both the teams and their different mannerisms. The Basha team is actually slowly and progressively getting a bit more aggressive with how they're lining up and just their physicalities, while Centennial's actually standing with like shoulders back, almost regal kind of.
Right, well, it's easy to play with confidence when you have a 7-point lead and you're able to run it as much as you want. That will certainly help your confidence.
Oh, very true.
And when you can't stop the run like that, you start to freak out a little bit. You start to get a little jittery. You start getting frustrated because, you know, you're doing such a good job defending against the pass, and then all of a sudden they run it every time, and you just can't stop them, and then you can't stop them, and it gets frustrating. You know, Centennial has proven that they will run the ball, and they will run it until their legs fall off. And so,
Now that would take some serious dedication out here on the field.
you know, they're kind of like a Gary Kubiak offense. He's the head coach for the Denver Broncos. He loves to run the ball. And then they could just pitch it out like that and throw it out like that, and then they get yards after catch. So this Centennial team has focused on their run and their yards after the catch. So once they catch the ball, they gain another 5 or 6 yards. And even if they only catch it about 3 yards away, I think the farthest reception they've had this whole game is about 6 yards. So you're talking about a team in Centennial that they play small ball, like we were talking about earlier. They play small ball. They get 3-4 yards, and that's it. But they get them consistently. So now they're 1 yard away from another first down. Breaks to the outside, number 44, and he's out around the 30-yard line. It'll be another Centennial first down. All right, so the ball will be on the 30-yard line on the Basha 30. Centennial has the ball up by 7 with 5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Timeout called by Basha. All right, so Basha Bears have 2 timeouts left in the half. We'll see how that comes out to play down the stretch. All right, so far the turning point of this game has just come up within the last 2 minutes. It was that fumble recovery by Centennial. Right after Basha got the interception, 1 play later, Centennial gets the fumble, and that really turned momentum once again in the favor of Centennial. And since then they have just marched down the field, just chipping away 5 yards here, 5 yards there, 6 yards, 3 yards. But they've made it all the way from the 20-yard line to the 30-yard line of their opposing team. So let's see if they can punch it in. Pitch it out. Gets a running space. Got running space. Number 4 goes in. And he gets all the way to the 3-yard line. All right, this game's getting dangerous for the Basha Bears as the Centennial team has just released the lion in their coyote. That was probably the biggest gain for Centennial in this half, and definitely in the half, one of the biggest gains of the day for them. They gained about a good 20 yards and 24 yards on the play.
My question is, will Basha be able to recover from this?
It'll be interesting to watch for sure. All right, looks like we got a false start by the Centennial offense. That'll back them up about 5 yards. So it'll be a 1st and goal with about 9 yards to go.
And I have about 1st and goal from the 9-yard line.
Backing up 5 yards is probably music to the Bears' ears right now.
Oh, for sure. Anytime you get a team that runs like that. Now, if it was a passing team, you actually want them to be closer. But since this team just pounds it running every single time, it's probably definitely a benefit that they backed up 5 yards. That not fooling anybody on that play. Sacked. Sacked by number 57, Madison Ardens, for a loss of 7 yards. So it'll be 2nd and 16, 2nd and goal with 16 yards to go. So if Basha can make a stop here, definitely would swing some momentum in their favor, I would have to believe. You would have to believe.
Oh, definitely. It looks like they may be turning the tide in their favor right now.
Oh, for sure. Still, Centennial still has another opportunity, and they could still get a field goal out of this.
Oh yeah.
But
it's still definitely too early right now to
oh,
tell.
for sure. However, you have to take into account the wind.
Very true.
All right, we have a timeout taken by Centennial. So Centennial only has 2 timeouts left, and we're already at 3 minutes and 27 seconds to go here in the 3rd quarter. Time is winding down. This has been a very defensive game. At first, it started like it was going to be a very offensive output game for both teams as the 1st quarter ended 14-7, but since then, No one has scored. So we're going to looks like this one's going to go down to the wire here. Remember, if Centennial doesn't get it here and they want to go for the field goal, the wind will not be blowing in their favor. It's blowing towards the north, and they'll be kicking towards the south. The wind is blowing pretty strong right now, too, so.
They'll definitely need a strong kick to be able to get it there.
Yeah, definitely need a strong kick. But they have a good kicker, so. Yeah, their kicker, Jacob Parks. He's a good kicker. Also, Xavier Rojas, he can kick it far, too, so. They'll need a strong, accurate kick if they're going to do it. But first, before that, it's only 2nd and 17, so they got a chance here to score. But if you're Basha, you got to love this situation more than you did like 10 seconds ago. Because now you have to force them to pass it, and they've been a lot better when they run it, so. He's just going to take it. No, he fakes it. And they get a good block. He's going to take it. He's going to run for it. He gets him out of bounds at the 11-yard line, so we see a 3rd and 11. All right, we saw quarterback Isaac Steele scramble there. He did gain about 5 yards. It'll be 3rd and 12, 3rd and goal, 12 yards to go. Basha defense really putting up a big stops here. Really plays in the favor of Basha, making Centennial throw the ball. Something they haven't proven they've been able to do consistently deep. And he gets in for the touchdown. Touchdown Centennial. The quarterback faked the pitch and then just went straight up the middle for a 12-yard run. Gets the touchdown. So that's 6 more for Centennial. Come on for the extra point.
This is actually starting to look very deadly for the Bears, considering that the Bears are still at 7 while Centennial is now at 20.
At 20, and soon to be 21, too. But, in football, you're never out of it. Especially it's only 2 scores, so, Basha really has to dig deep, get back in their mind that they're not out of the game, get a quick score, get a good stop, get another score, and you're right back in the game, tied. PAT is good, and is 21-7. Centennial leads it. This Centennial defense has really come out strong tonight. But we'll see if quarterback Ryan Kelly can lead his offense to a scoring drive before the quarter ends.
All right, Bears fans, here's a reminder. This game is being broadcast live on sports360az.com by our multimedia and film cast. It will also be archived on YouTube. Again, that's sports360az.com. Go check it out. That team for the Bears, number 1, Hunter Ian Gibson, and number 12, Deshaun Goodman. Then he set the kick for the Coyotes is number 42.
All right, number 42 for the Centennial gets ready to kick it off. Jacob Parks kicks it, and it's a short kick. It drops. And Basha will retain possession as they almost let it slip away. And it'll be first down at the 20-yard line.
Bears are going to have the ball first and 10 from their own 21-yard line.
All right, it'll be Basha ball, first and 10 from their own 21-yard line. 3 minutes and 10 seconds to go here in the 3rd quarter of the second half. 3rd quarter of the game, and we're in the 2nd half. This game's winding down. This 3rd quarter has gone by really fast. Not been a lot of stoppage time. Number 14 lines up in the shotgun. He's got 3 guys to his left, 2 guys to his right. And number 18 cannot hold on. That's Terrell Brown again, who's been the top target for Ryan Kelly. All right, looks like they got some mismatches here. And Centennial quickly eyes it, and they change it. Almost intercepted by Centennial. It'll be 3rd and 10. I think that's the first time we've seen Ryan Kelly throw a ball that probably shouldn't have thrown. That was the first time today, though. I mean, he's thrown some really good passes today. But that one nearly intercepted.
He usually makes really good calls, but that one didn't seem like a very smart idea for that moment in time.
Right, I think he was just trying to get rid of it, but he threw it way too close to that defender.
Oh, very true.
All right, 3rd and 10. He breaks free, gets sacked. All right, Basha goes 3 and out. Huge series for the Centennial Coyotes. As now it's 4th and 10, and the Basha will be forced to punt it off. Number 21, David McGriff, is back deep to receive the punt for Centennial. All the punts for Basha have had great rolls today. Let's see what happens in this one. Great tackle by number 60, Kyle Walling. Great tackle.
Another good punt by number 6, Christian Espinoza.
All right, Centennial has the ball at their own 45-yard line, 1st and 10. Basha fake splits, and they stop him, number 44, no gain.
54 is Zach Watkins, number 5, Caleb McCray, number 23, Brother Stanley on the tackle. Picks up a yard on the play, brings up a 2nd down to the Coyotes. They have the ball 2nd and 9.
All right, it's going to be 2nd and 9. Centennial has the ball on their own 46-yard line. 1:44 to go here in the 3rd quarter. All right, looks like we got a penalty against the Basha Bears. All right, that definitely helps out the Centennial Coyotes, as now it'll be a 2nd and 4 instead of a 2nd and 9. Pitches out to number 4. And they get the stop. We'll see where they spot it. Looks like he got the 1st down. All right, they'll move the chains. Off the field comes number 90, Trevor Kniper.
And in his place was number 60, which is Kyle Wallen.
Kyle Wallen had a great hit earlier in the game. All right, line up in the single back. And he gets a good run, and he breaks away at the 30, to the 20, to the 10, 5. Touchdown, Centennial Coyotes. But, yes, no penalties no flags on the field. Touchdown, Centennial. That brings the lead to 27-7, and we'll see what happens after we have after they kick the extra point.
This game's getting very intense now. It's a lot of aggression coming out on the field.
Oh, for sure. I mean, it's not necessarily aggression. I think it's more frustration on the part of Basha. You know, they came in, started the game off great, came in the second half with a chance, and then all of a sudden, score, quick turnover, another score. So 3 quick scores by Centennial, and two quick scores by Centennial here in the 3rd quarter, and Things aren't looking so good for Basha.
Makes you wonder what happened to cause Basha to stop doing so well today.
You know, once again in the second half, they haven't been able to catch the ball. Ryan Kelly's making good throws. I think he's only had one bad throw on the whole day. He's been doing really good. However, he's had a lot of his receivers drop passes. This game would be a lot different if the receivers, when they get the ball in their hands, they just catch it. You know, Basha cannot afford. And then when you're playing the number 3 team in the state, you can't afford to drop passes. So your quarterback gives you a chance, you've got to catch it. You know, every single wide receiver they have on the field has dropped one.
Oh, are you serious?
Every single one of them.
Oh my goodness.
So maybe not every one, but almost every single one of them. So, you know, they've had some great plays. Their halfbacks have fumbled it. That's hurt them. They've dropped them. That's hurt them. You know, they're just hurting themselves. They've played well enough defensively, special teams to win the game, to at least be in it. But they've just been hurting themselves with silly errors like fumbling the ball, dropping passes that should be caught. And you know, that's something that Basha's going to have to look on video and really work at. You know, go back to the fundamentals of football.
Just something that they need to improve on for future games.
And the fair catch is called at the 21-yard line. All right, so we got 42 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Can Basha make a comeback? Can they come back from a 21-point deficit? Or will Centennial Coyotes be able to hang on and win their second game of the season? Let's find out. All right, so Basha will have the ball at their own 24-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10. Lines up in the shotgun, hands it off, gets turned around and falls on his back. Gains about 3 yards. Players starting to chirp at each other a little bit. "19 seconds to go here in the third quarter. 2nd and 8, ball on the 26. Airs it out. He's got him open. Overthrows him. Good route played by number 1 Hunter Dayon Gibson. But just overthrown. That would have been a game changer for sure. All right, Basha lines up in the shotgun again, 3rd and 8 from their own 26. He's got a man on his left. He throws it to him. What a catch!
That was absolutely amazing.
What an amazing catch. Oh, he didn't catch it. He dropped it. Almost an amazing catch. But there is a penalty in the flag. Looks like we might get a pass interference call. Let's find out what they say. If it is pass interference, it's like he caught it. And we'll give him an A super plus for effort on that one. All right, it is pass interference. So we will see them. Or no, it's not pass interference. But they do gain 5 yards, and they do get the first down. Or 10 yards, 15 yards, personal foul. So they do gain 15 yards. It'll be 1st and 10 on their own 41. Huge, huge penalty there. And almost a great, and it was a really good effort by number 18, Terrell Brown. Almost made an Odell Beckham Jr. style catch right there. That would have been on all the YouTube highlight reels there. Whistles are blown. Let's see what's up. Looks like we got a little bit of movement going on. No penalties, just a whistle. All right, lines up in the shotgun again. Hands it off to 12, but he goes nowhere. That was Deshaun Goodman. Stop down for no gain. You know, Deshaun Goodman's had a little bit of a rough day today. He's a great rusher. Great, really fast, got good spurts. But today's just not his day. He fumbled it, had a couple small runs. Look for him to make some big contributions here in the fourth quarter. Looks like Coach Todd's having a conversation with the refs right now.
He does not look happy.
No, he does not. He doesn't look too mad either, though. He's pretty calm. All right, we're back. Ready to start the fourth quarter. The fourth and final quarter. Centennial leads it 28-7. We'll switch sides. Basha will have their ball on their own 40. It'll be second down and 11 to go.
I didn't even realize we were in fourth quarter. This game has just been
Flying
absolutely
by.
amazing to watch.
You know, hopefully at least Basha can get back into it so we have something a little more exciting to cheer about because
Hopefully.
right now it's a little bit of a one-sided game. He's got his receiver, goes out, and defender gets a hand on it. Number 8, Carl Bars for Centennial got a hand on it. Number 18, Terrell Brown did give it an effort. Probably could have tried to get his hands in there a little more, but if that was completed, it would have been at least a 40-yard gain, but it was dropped. Once again, another great throw by Ryan Kelly. He's about, gets sacked. Be about a 7-yard loss. Should be a fourth and about 18. All right. Now Basha's getting in some dangerous territory. They haven't been able to stop the run from Centennial, and they're about to punt it off for the fourth time tonight.
Still not over yet. We still have 11 minutes, but it's not looking very good. But you never know. It might surprise you.
Right, but Centennial's played great. I mean, you got to give them props on their defense. You got to give them props on their offense.
Oh, yeah. That's one of the biggest reasons as to why they're number 3 in the state right now.
Oh, for sure. And he drops it, but he gets it back, gets up, but they rule him down at their own 40-yard line. All right, so we'll see what the Basha Bears defense can do and what the Centennial offense can do. You know, so far, it's no secret what they're going to do. They're going to try and run it up the middle. They're going to try to run it at the outside, pitch it out. They're not going to pass it deep. It's no secret. They've showed us the whole game. They're just going to pound it in, pound the running game, especially now that we're in the fourth quarter and they're just going to try and burn time. No sense in passing it. So Basha's dug themselves into a hole. They'll have to dig themselves out if they want to climb themselves off. They want to get back into it.
Oh, yeah.
And it's a big hole.
But you never know. When you have such a far lead ahead, you tend to get into that lull kind of zone, and you don't really expect anything bad to happen.
Right, but this is the ranked number 3 in Arizona for a reason, because they're mentally strong. Teams that are good, they're mentally strong. They stay in the game. They keep momentum. As we just saw there with an 11-yard carry, so.
Very true. And it seems that they also work very well together. Like, they work more in sync than I've really seen any other team.
It's true. Great stop there by number 31. Just got a hand on his foot. That's Thomas Rodriguez. While we're here, just going to give a birthday shout out to number 56, Colton Dunkel, offensive lineman. Today's his birthday.
Happy birthday, Colton.
And 44 goes, and he gains another 15 yards. Number 44, John Rincon, captain of this, one of the captains for the Centennial team, has had a great offensive night tonight. He's put up great rushing numbers, probably rushing for over 40 yards so far this game.
Gotta give him props, man.
Gotta give him props. You know, it's very impressive. I think it's probably one of the better rushers we've seen come through here at Basha in recent years. Ball is loose, and Centennial recovers the ball. Recovered by the Coyotes.
I don't know why, but with them just kind of huddling over the ball, it suddenly made me think of a turtle.
Maybe that's because they're green and they have gold helmets.
It's very possible.
All right. So Centennial have the ball at the 29-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 5. All right, number 7, Isaac Steele lines up in a single back formation. He's got 2 eyes behind him. Fumbles it and just stays on the ground. Wisely stays on the ground. It'll be 3rd and 5. A lot of guys hit the deck on that one, trying to get that loose ball. All right, so we got 3rd and 6 situation. They lose a yard. It'll be Centennial ball on their own 30, on the Bears 30. Sorry about that. We got 8 minutes and 48 seconds to go here in the 4th quarter. Centennial leads at 28-7 over the Basha Bears. And he bursts through, and he gets another 1st down. And there's a flag on the play. It looks like the flag came late. All right, let's see what this flag is. It came in late, so it usually indicates some type of personal foul. Yeah, after the foul, personal foul against the Basha Bears. That'll be a 15-yard penalty. 1st down for the Centennial Coyotes. Coach Todd is not happy with that call, and he's letting the ref know. All right. So Centennial once again is they're in their own red zone. All right, Isaac lines up behind center, hands it off to number 44, and they're stripping out the ball, but they can't get it. All right, good solid run there by number 4. Quentin Gomez, he's had a great night as well, running the ball. Anyone who's ran the ball for Centennial has had a great night tonight. They just run and run and run and run and continue to pound the ball, and it's worked, especially here in the 2nd half. I don't see why they'd stop running. I mean, it's worked to this point.
Moving it ever so slowly. With things like this, especially with Centennial, it seems so far that they just want to move it very, very little. Very little.
We'll try and burn that clock.
Oh, very true, yeah.
You know, as long as they burn that clock, they win the game. So, Basha's idea is to get lined up quickly. They need 3 scores to get back in this game. And they only have 7 minutes and 17 seconds to do it. Centennial, they just want to run the ball, because if you run the ball, the clock doesn't stop. You pass the ball, you drop it, the clock stops. So you want to make sure that you run the ball, keep it in play, let that play clock go down as much as you can, and then run it. Right now they got 3rd and 7. We'll see what they do. He's lined up in the shotgun. Looks like they're going to try and pass it this time. And he drops the ball, flips it out, number 4, and they stop him. No gain on the play. Should be, well, maybe gain of maybe a yard. Nope, no gain, loss of a yard. It'll be 4th and 8. They'll send the field goal unit on the field. Now the last thing the Bears want to do right now is get an offside or encroachment call or a false start. Anything like that, any foul right now, any penalty, would be very costly for them. So they got to be careful. Yet they still want to make sure that they can get a hand on the ball, maybe block it down, get a touchdown off of it. That's what they want to do. Centennial wants to make sure. The kickers wants to get it high enough to where it can't be blocked, get it off fast enough, make sure the snaps clean, kicks it up, field goal is Good. Centennial leads it 31-7. You know, that just makes it a little bit more difficult for Basha. If they're going to come back and they have 3 touchdowns and 3 2-point conversions, it's going to be tough. But you got it. What?
Especially since the clock is already so low.
Oh yeah, the clock's burning. There's only 6 minutes left in this one. The score is 31-7 Centennial. You know, I really thought we were going to see a lot bigger adjustments coming out of halftime. I really thought that the Basha defense was really going to stick down on the run game. I thought they were really going to blitz more, make sure they contain more of the quarterback, contain the running backs, make sure they got their tackles down, but it seems like they've actually maybe even gotten a little worse coming out of halftime in that aspect of the game.
They're trying, but maybe they're just overthinking it way too hard, and all the frustration doesn't help either.
Right, frustration, you lose your head, doesn't help. I think once they scored the first touchdown, that second touchdown when they got to 20, that's what really, once they lost the ball coming out, that 3-and-out really killed them. Because now they got a big mountain to climb. And now it's going to hit the end zone. So the Bash will start their drive at their own 20. Current time is 9:21 p.m. here in Chandler, Arizona. We're at Jim Wall Stadium. The wind has been consistently to the north. No rain, no lightning.
Which is very good since we were expecting a very high percentage of lightning and rain tonight.
Well, thank goodness we didn't have either. It's been a good weather, good football night. Almost intercepted. Well, let's take a look and see what both teams can take away from this game. All right, so last week Centennial came off a heartbreaking loss to a great team from Las Vegas. So, I mean, it was a 1-point loss. This week they came back and showed why they're number 3 in the state of Arizona by, well, we still got time to go, but basically by proving that they can put offensive points up on the board against a quality team in Basha, and they've done so already, scoring 31 points tonight. They show they can run the ball. They definitely can run. They showed that they can keep their cool. And you know, Basha, they showed that they have a good quarterback. They realized they have to do more catching drills, I think, more keep the ball drills. But overall, I think their defense has played up to par. Looks like that pass was intended for number 1, Kyle, but number 18 tried to get a hand on it. And it'll be another Basha turnover. That'll be their 6th punt of the day.
We've got the 4th down for the Bears. That's the punt for the Bears number 6, Christian Espinoza.
All right, we'll go out of bounds about the 50-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 at the 50 for the Centennial Coyotes, who come looking to run the ball, and run the ball.
Same tactic they've used the entire game.
And it's worked.
Oh, very true. You would think it would stop working after a certain period of time, but it doesn't seem to be that way for the Coyotes right now.
Well, you got to give them credit. I mean, they're not just running it up the middle every time. You know them. They're using good. Their offensive line is really pushing the defenders away. They're pitching it off to the outside. They're running it out to the left, to the right. Still throwing option passes, So there's a run up the middle. That time it's stopped by number 52, Blake Tibbetts. And the band is currently playing some Uptown Funk by Bruno Mars. And the Centennial has changed their quarterback. They have their backup number 18. No. Looks like that's Zach Rain in the game. Or Brian Loya. All right, so we got the backup quarterback in there. They pitch it off, secures the ball, and he's down right about where they were. Should be 4th and 5. There's a flag thrown. Once again, it is late, likely a personal foul.
I don't know about you, but I counted about five of the Basha Bears tackling number 16, I think, from Centennial.
Number 16, probably number 18.
It was either 16 or 18. I couldn't get a very clear look at that number.
Unsportsmanlike conduct on the Bears. That'll be an automatic first down for Centennial. That is a very costly penalty for the Bears. They've got to keep their heads cool.
Definitely, now that we're only at 4 minutes.
Yeah, I don't like to say it, but this one's just about in the books, guys. I mean, anything can happen, though, so we'll continue to
Anything could happen,
watch.
but it seems to be pretty much written in stone.